Now we are going to discuss about the, now already we discussed about the different sources of the food items, different sources of the materials of the food items. Now we came to know that there are two sources of the food items, one is animals and another one is plants. Now from animals we are going to get the milk, we are going to get the meat, as well as we are going to get the eggs. But from plant we are going to get the vegetables. In the same manner we are going to get what? We are going to get the seeds, we are going to get the fruits, we are going to get the flowers, right? In this case, now we are going to study that which plant parts and animal products we are going to use for making those food items. Now for example, we are going to take the plants. Now it is a general diagram of a plant, right? Now we have in the plants we have a flowers, fully ground plant, we have a flower, we have a fruit. Inside that fruit we have what? We have seeds, we have leaves, we have nodes, and we have internodes. This is leaf and this is root system. We have a primary root, we have a secondary root. Primary root is nothing but the root, the main root which is getting inside the earth. And the secondary roots are nothing but the roots which are branched inside the earth, beneath the earth. Now from these all sources of plants, now which of the parts of the plants we are going to use for making the food ingredients or food items? We have to discuss about those things. We already know that from animal products. Now for example, animal products, for example, to make a chicken curry, what we are going to use of animal product? We are going to use whole animal, the meat of animal. In the same manner, to make a egg curry, we are going to use which product? Egg. In the same manner, to make a ghee or curd, which product of animal we are going to use? We are going to use milk. In the same manner, we have to discuss about which part of plant we are going to use to make the food items. Right? Now I am going to list here some food items from plant source. Now there we have to identify which part of this plant it is. Right? Another thing, all the plants we can't eat, all the resources, all the food items which coming from the plants we can't eat. The only edible part is nothing but the eatable part. The edible part only can be used for the eating purpose, not all the plants, not all the parts of any plant. Now for example, can we use mango? We are going to eat mango. Can we eat the seed of mango? Is it possible? No. Can we eat whole tree of mango? No. That means the edible part of mango's tree only eats fruit. That is nothing but the mango. In the same manner, can we eat whole? Now for example, again we are going to take the example of sugar cane. Now can we eat the leaves of sugar cane? No. Now we can eat sugar cane, we can drink sugar cane juice, but we can't eat sugar cane leaves. In the same manner, there are only some edible parts are there which can be eatable. In some cases, there will be more than one or two edible parts which we are going to use. Now one by one we are going to discuss about those things. Now take an example. Again we have to make a list of those things. Now I take an example. We are going to make a brinjal curry. We are going to make a brinjal curry. We have to make again list. We have to make list of food items. What they are food items, what the ingredients we are going to use, from where, which source it is coming, and which part of the source it is coming. Right? We have to make 4 columns. Now brinjal curry. Here the ingredients are. First ingredient is brinjal. The first thing we are going to use is brinjal. Second one is chili as spice, chili powder as spice. Third we are going to use oil. Oil from what? From groundnut. These are the ingredients which are we are going to use. Now brinjal, chili and oil from groundnut all came from which source? They came from plant source. They are the items of the plant source. In this way you have to make the list. Now what is brinjal? It came from the plant source. Actually what is brinjal? Brinjal is nothing but fruit. Brinjal is the part of plant. But what part? It is a fruit part of the plant. In the same manner, chili is spice. Chili is also nothing but the fruit. Chili is also nothing but the fruit. Chili is coming from the plant source, but it is the fruit part of the plant source. In the same manner, oil from groundnut. Groundnut, that means it is the seed part of the plant. In this way you have to make the list. Now plant sources are different. We seen here the different parts of the plant. From which part we are going to get the food items? Now for first example, from the fruit we are getting brinjal. From again fruit we are getting chili. From seed we are getting oil from the groundnut. That means these ingredients are going to make brinjal curry. All are coming from plant source, from these many plant parts. In this way you have to make list. Up to again here you have to make the list up to 10 food items. Now we have to remember that only edible plants can be used. Edible plants, that is nothing but the eatable plants, can be only be used for making the food items. Some non-edible plants are poisonous, that may be harm you. For that reason, any plant which we see, we can't eat those plants. Only those plants we are going to eat, we are going to use, those are edible or those are eatable for us. Right? In some of the plants, there will be 2 or more edible parts. Now for example, when we take the mustard plant, we take the mustard plant, we can use its seed for mustard oil. We can use this plant seed for the mustard oil. Leaves as vegetables. There are total of how many edible parts are there in the mustard plants? There are 2 parts, one seed, another one is leaves. In this way we have to make list. Right? This is enough for today's class. In the next class we are going to discuss about some activities. Then we are going to discuss about what do animals eat. Right? Thank you.